Well, hello. So today I'm gonna show you what I've gotten accomplished on my game. Um, I've been really busy in the past 24, 36 hours, and it's amazing what I got accomplished with using Claude. That's who I've been building the entire game with. Um, it has not been without errors and warnings, but they were always solved within one prompt. It is absolutely amazing what it can do. I was watching listening to a news show, and they were talking about artificial intelligence, and they were talking about the only people. Hold on a minute, I've got to adjust my grip. The only people that are upset about AI are people who are going to lose their job. If you're an editor, I would be scared for my job. If I was a programmer who actually paid for the degree, I would be terrified of losing my job. Because, it doesn't bother me at all because, I didn't pay for a programming degree and I'm not an editor. And even if I needed somebody to help me with editing or programming, I wouldn't be able to afford it myself. So for me, it is amazing. Um, Let me tell you a little bit more about the way I do things. I have an app called Seeing AI. It's from Microsoft Research. It's what allows me to scan barcodes and tell what things are. It reads text off of labels off of aluminum cans. And why would you need both of these technologies? If you can find the UPC code, why would you need it to read the label? Well, sometimes when it reads the UPC code, it is incorrect. And, when you can't see it, finding the UPC code or even just finding the part of the label that says what it is can be difficult. Another way I use this app, there's a mode on it called light mode, and when the camera is facing down towards darkness, it produces a low tone, and when there is light coming into the camera, it produces a progressively higher tone. And that's how I tell if the lights are on or off. If it's not right in my face, I can't see the light. So, like the light above my head right now, I would not know it was on if it was not for artificial intelligence. Well, that and the switch, but lights can be burnt out, especially when you forget and just leave them on. So anyway, I'm going to show you what I've been doing. The reason I'm a little, I'm dealing with a symptom today of every time I move fast, I feel off balance. I feel dizzy. And, I've researched this symptom before. It's apparently not uncommon with blind people because your brain can't see anything to equalize your balance. I hate leaves and I hate acorns. It's like walking on ice for me because I can't see the thing to avoid it. And even if I could, even if I knew it was there and knew my path was clear another direction, if I go 3 steps off course, then I'm just lost and I have to touch something to figure out where I'm at. So, taking a different path is often just not a choice. I was listening to a podcast about autism today, and they were talking about autistic kids and how so many people are being diagnosed now and so on and so forth, that it is diluting the people who actually have profound autism's, diagnosis or whatever. And the funds that would normally be available for them are drying up. I've always hated loud noise. If this might not be a surprise to a lot of people, it might. I've never cut grass in my life. One time I cut grass, and it was with a push lawnmower that was ancient, that had blades that had to be sharpened, and they turned and they cut the grass, and it was all silent. It was wonderful. They were saying how autistic kids can't handle like the humming of a machine if it just goes on and on. The hum of a brain scan machine is just too much for them. Now, I can handle noises if I know they're going to end, but like leaf blowers drive me absolutely insane, especially now because I can't get away from them. And when you rely on sound for everything, it blinds you quite literally. So I've got a pair of noise canceling headphones. Like lately in the past couple of days, there's been somebody within earshot of this house who has been using a leaf blower just for hours every day. And it's driving me mad. So I close every door, close everything, go into my bedroom, cut on my little heater, even if it's just on fan mode. I put in my earbuds, turn on noise canceling, put on the podcast, and maybe then I can only hear it a little bit. My hearing has gotten very sensitive. That's why I'm able to sing so much better now, because I can hear the inflection in people's voices so much clearer now. I can hear little details in their voice and stuff. Okay, so let's get to my game. I'm going to put this up and then we'll pull out the iPad and go from there. First, I got to put y'all down to, figure out a place to put this thing. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Shit. Matt, held. Okay. Here's
no unread emails. Double tap to open.
What happened? Oh, I turned it all the way down.
Claude, double tap to open.
Okay. Open Swift Playgrounds.
Doc, Tickstastic, Notes, Swift Playground. Swift Work, File, Uploaded, 10/6/25, 6:05 a.m. Browse, Tab, 3 of 3. More, Search, Create Doc, Backup. Blind Markets, File, Blind Markets, File, Today, 5:56 a.m., 160 kilobytes.
Wait.
Preview paused.
This is an older iPad. This is like an iPhone 7 generation iPad, but it's got more RAM, so it still runs not the latest operating system, but the one right before it, which the only difference is really visual. There is some stuff that one day I might use, but I'm not using it at all at the moment.
Playgrounds, back button.
Okay, let's...
Blind Markets, Run App, button. Run App. Done, button.
It's compiling the application, should be. Maybe.
Dismiss pop-up. Activate to dismiss pop-up. GT Company Manager, text field. Double tap to edit. Dismiss pop-up. Activate to dismiss pop-up window. Run app button. Import Swift UI. Text field. Modifiers button. Views. Run app button. Run app.
All right, now it's compiling.
Playgrounds. Back button.
And
Playgrounds. Swift Playground.
okay, now my app should be running.
Normal. Choose a game to start. Easier. Start with $200.
We're gonna do harder.
Start with $50. Harder. Playgrounds. Back button. Frontex AI tilde 0 shares tilde $22. Button.
Okay, we'll start with that. I had to create these fake companies, so you've seen a lot of this interface. The new stuff is the list of 5 companies in the middle. That list is going to grow longer, but I actually wrote this code myself because I am trying to learn. And so it's based off of my cousin Jason Proctor. The CEO is Jason Proctex. Jason.
One news event. Newspaper. 200. Newspaper. News. Persons. Newspaper. One news. Money bag. Bandit 1. Harder games. GT log console. Red X imaging tilde 0. Proctex AI tilde 0 shares tilde 22. Current price $22. 52-week low. See ya.
So all this is brand new. This was done yesterday.
Current price $22.
So the current price of his company is $22.
Buy button.
We're gonna choose buy. Okay.
How much stock of Proctex AI would you like to purchase?
So we're going to purchase. Let's do $50.
5 5 0 0 7. Tap to buy $50 of Proc button. Current price $22.
Okay. So now
52-week high 45. 52-week $22. Average purchase price per share $50. Current market value 2.2727. Shares owned. Semicolon. Your position.
So this is actually telling me this is all new. This appears once you've actually bought stock. Let's go in and try to buy more. Now I have no more money available because I just spent my $50.
Sell button. Buy button. Buy. Alert. No funds available to buy this stock. Sell something or wait until you receive more funds. Dismiss button.
Okay.
Back button.
So let's sell a little.
Buy button. Sell button. How much stock of Proctex AI would you like to sell?
Let's sell $10.
2 1 1 9 0 0. Text field is that tap to sell $10 of Proc button. Current price $22.
Okay.
Buy but sell but your position semicolon. Shares owned 1.8. Current market $40.
So all the math is actually working correctly. It's keeping track of what I've bought and sold. You see, I've implemented the buy and sell screen. I don't know what any of this looks like, and I have not worried about the layout at all. I can't see it. I just wanted this stuff to work. I will refine the interface as I go along. So, let's go back.
758 back button.
So I've got $10 left over, and I own 40 shares of stock.
Playgrounds. Scott's house. Orange Incorporated. Newspaper. Day 1 news. Not real dollars. Claim $5 reward. Buying power back of a credit card. $10.
I've got $10 left.
Total value bank. $50.
Okay, so let's claim our $5 reward. I've shown you that already, but for the hell of it. So in the
Claim 5. Not real dollar. Newspaper. Bandit wad of American dollars. $5 bonus. Thank you for playing.
So it's telling me that I received the $5 bonus.
Newspaper. Not real dollars. These claim $5 reward. Button. No reward available. Dim. Not real dollar. Newspaper. Day 1 news. Rolled up newspaper. Welcome. ATM. Reward of $5 claimed.
Okay, so I claimed my $5 reward.
Not real dollars. No reward available. Buying power back of a credit card. $15.
I've got $5 more to spend.
Total value bank. $55.
And my total value went up. Okay, that's where I'm gonna end it. I'm not feeling great. I'm going to go lay down. Thank y'all for watching. We're gonna call this Building AI. That's gonna be the name of this little series. Yeah. So later, y'all.